Hey everyone, it's ItsLlamaLlama. Just wanted to show a little of the excitement that happened at the last race. A lot of battling between me and Chrispy. Um, a lot of quick people. Just wanted to show my view. It was a pretty tough race, the weight handicap, and I know I was quick on some corners, but with the sprint race I didn't really couldn't get around gas. It was wide as a building. And I just wanted to keep it clean. So for this race, I wanted to make sure I started out really strong. I changed my tune. I didn't have a good tune for the first race. I went with a more neutral understeer setup, and I meant to change that over. But with this start, it was really important for me to get in front of gas. There was really no way that I could get a good position without getting rid of gas first. It was like the Gandalf of Dragon Trail. So going into the first corner, a little bit of racecraft suggestion. There is an importance to focus on your line. So here, gas could have went a little further to the left to avoid checking up on Chrispy. Left the door even more open for me. Little bump there. Unfortunately, gas looks like he had a rough time in the first part of this race, this endurance race. Was being pushed around by everybody. But as you can see, Chrispy getting away, blocking the inside here. I know I'm really strong through this corner here. I worked really hard on this corner to balance, so kept it inside, kept it tidy, patient, waiting for the exit here, and try to get some gap from JMZW20. He was showing some pretty good pace. Chrispy had really good pace. I think he was about 7:10, so maybe a second faster than I was in qualifying. Couldn't get a good qualifying. So these first few laps are a lot of battling. And then as you'll see later on, we merge again and have another fight. So some racecraft, I guess, thoughts. Focus on the race line. I was really strong through here as well, so I focused on being master of the sausages, facing them head on. Bit of a mishap there, but gained some speed because of that really straight line came out wide here, so I can square off this end. A lot of understeer on my setup. I was also really strong through this corner here. Chrispy tends to have he looked like he had a rounder line through this first complex. Showing my nose. I knew that I wasn't going to make it, but of course I just want to keep it aggressive, show him that I'm right there all the time. Focus on my exit, really important, because as you'll see now again, Chrispy's pulling away from me on the straights. Let's see if I close the gap here. Really good line by Chrispy here, keeping it wide, looking for the exit. Somehow I managed to stay close. In this section, it's really important to stay near the middle of the track. In this corner, you don't have to go all the way to the left. The inside will pull you in eventually. Took a couple of different lines in this corner, just depending on the situation, but I focused on more of a point shoot style for that corner, just so I can get a clean exit early on the gas so I can keep up with Chrispy. And again, taking advantage of the straighter line through sausage downshift into second. And as flat as possible as I exit that corner. As you noticed it here, understeer city. Patient on the gas, wait for the exit. JamesEW20 doing really good, keeping up there. My line tends to be trail braking, going deep, kind of like that, and then early on the gas. E36 Dan doing good there. Gaz, Wookie. Everyone's pretty tight so far. So this is where all the real battling starts. So I see an opportunity as I'm faster through this corner, keep it tight against Chris's bumper and dive up on the inside, trading some paint. Nothing too aggressive. Making sure I focus on my turning points. Not really looking at Chrispy. I'm thinking he's far back enough. And then focus on my braking. And I get Chrispy'd. At this point I'm seeing red, trying to focus on my racecraft and my driving line and such. But you'll see here that I start playing the game. Little love nudge there. I was okay with pushing Chrispy forward because I didn't want to be blocked past by JamesEW20. Bit of a squirrely line. I think at this point I kind of relaxed. I didn't want to block JamesEW20. He probably could have made a move there, but I know I'm really strong here on the brakes. And Chrispy was about to turn in, and he saw me coming, and then straightened up, let me pass. Fair play. Appreciate that, Chrispy. Blocked the inside in case he wanted to make a move. Not a very good place to make a move because it usually results in someone losing a lot of time. Go out in the red. Focusing on my exit, trying to get away here, just creeping away. And about here, Chrispy makes friendly with the wall. Loses a spot. So I saw this as an opportunity to continue getting some distance. Decided to take it a little easier on this lap. Conserve some tire. I wanted to maximize the tire usage. I made sure I focused on tire wear or the usability of tire as it got used up because this track was just destroying tires. I see Chrispy doing better on tires with some front damage. JamesEW20 doing a little better on tires there. But just keeping it calm, smooth, just tacking away, pulling tense every opportunity that I could. It looks like the top four split away there. So continue to make more gaps. At this point I see that Chrispy gained a position. And my time's dropping. 1:48.8 was my fastest time on this race, but just trying to keep it in the 150s. I knew that if I saved enough tire before pitting, that I'd probably have a better chance at battling later on. So I'd use my advantage with good handling with tire wear and fresher tires to catch Chrispy, because I'm sure that he's going to be challenging again with a pit strategy. And sure enough, Chrispy pits, lap 11. I decided to take one more. Just nursing the car back home. of my laps under 150, which was the goal. And it looks like the majority of the grid is pulling in. And Chrispy with the fresh tire advantage managed to get in front of me. So the battle continues. Fast will keep making up some places. He's up in third now. That's doing great in fourth with E36. Dan in fifth. So using the stability and smoothness to keep up with Chrispy. Making sure I get a good clean exit here early on the gas. And even the draft, Chrispy pulls away just a little bit. Lap 13, showing my nose again. Little love tap there. Playing hardball. Trying to get him to block. I'm not going to make a pass on him in that position, but it looks like that to disturb his line with some pressure there, so. Thought I get a pretty good drive off that last corner, and Chrispy great on the brakes. We both go deep. Managed to get on the gas just a little earlier so I can keep up. Focusing on my brake points. Going for the last second lunge there. I get pushed off to the side. I was trying to tuck back behind him, but didn't want to risk too much. Decided just to pull back, knowing that there's probably another 7 laps to go, and I'd imagine at this point I probably still have a tire advantage despite the weight. It's a pretty good line by Chrispy to block that. So still looking for my opportunity to make a move, not sure when that was going to happen. Trying to keep it tidy, looking for the car to settle, looking for my exit. Trying a different line so I can get a good clean drive. Looking to try it again. Didn't want to commit too much, so a lot of it was just trying to disturb his line as much as possible, just to get in his field of view, just applying pressure every opportunity I can, being patient on the gas here. Trying to go deeper so I can get on the gas early. It seemed to work pretty good. A little slip there. Had to take that opportunity. Saw that he was going wide. He went a little further in than he wanted. Luckily, I was also a little a bit on the right side, so I was able to take advantage of that. So he was fairly close to me, so I just focused on, again, my turning points, my apexes, when to accelerate, just looking in front of me, just to try to pull a little bit of a gap. I braked really late here, or later than I normally would. Managed to make it work. You notice the car kind of four-wheel slid to the side. It's because the acceleration, and I'm putting the blinkers out at Chrispy. I was probably still a little salty, but fair play. He's been keeping it pretty clean, other than the T-bone incident. But the LSD acceleration I have low, so the inside wheel spins, and that helped me pretty stable, and also balance out some of the tire wear, so my back left tire wouldn't just turn into dust. Managed a 148.9, so throwing in some heat. Here's my typical racing line. Went a little deeper than normal, but I managed to get on the gas early still. Chrispy now having issues with the front left corner. And from here I just focused on pulling tenths where I could. Fast Monkey doing good in third. And then really the grid is pretty spread out, no real challenges. Tully and Felix having a challenge, and GT4 and Nez having to go. Throwing it into first, so I can get some additional engine braking and rotation. And keeping it under the 150s, pushing pretty hard. Looked like I caught the slide, just enough rotation. I think at this moment I decided to slow down a bit. Switching it to third so I can get some more rotation and engine braking without touching the brakes. Decided to cut his drafts, make sure that I got some extra gap. And then just pulling away little by little. Pretty solid race by Chrispy. Had some pretty good times. And eventually having enough of a lead to be comfortable, and began reducing my pace. Fast, okay, really good tire wear. Looks like me and Chrispy are just working on shreds. So a lot of patience. Try not to see red, the red mist, and had just enough gas to get back. This last lap I just kind of babied it because I wasn't sure if I was going to do another one or not. I honestly completely forgot about where I was, and the tires were struggling. that's it. Just wanted to show the battling, a lot of battling. I think more than half of the race was just looking at Chrispy's bumper. Fast Wookie in third, and GMZ, the Gaz in top 5. It was a pretty good race.